All right, so we are taking a look at Escale, and I am talking with CascadeGreen here in chat. So first of all, I was the artist of the project. I made the art and the audio assets. I also made the 2D levels design. It was a two-person team, and the other person you can see credited here. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Is it supposed to be Menica? Folden? I'm not exactly sure. Please correct me on that. Yeah, I did have to. Well, I took the horse emoji out because this is how it's going to be captioned in the VOD. Let's go ahead and run the game here. Okay, that was correct. Good, good. Let's full screen this as well. Spacebar. Oh, this is a very cute art style, reminiscent of like Paper Mario. Okay, it's arrow keys and space to interact. This party with your friends is going to be fun, Max. Her house is at the other side of the island. You still have plenty of time. The gathering starts later today. And remember, I know you like it, and you say it helps your friends, but don't use your powers to get inside strange heads. This power is weird. This is your first experience with 3D. I mean, because as far as I know, Construct is not exactly designed to work in 3D, so I'm curious how that was, how that went. That's crazy. He doesn't like eating grass. Well, you know what they say about the new generation. Do you both say the same thing? Why the color, though? Actually, I have a crazy theory. It's his diet, you know, like the flamingos. Crazy, man. Yeah, sure was a struggle. I can believe it. How do you? Oh, interesting. Oh, is a bit of Z fighting when you're going back and forth between characters like that. Um, so can you talk a little bit about the inspiration behind this game? He's always alone, talking to flowers and insects. I kind of like the guy though. He's a kind soul. I'm just waiting for someone to read as Skeletor for these force lines. Oh, hey Max, how are you? You're going to your friend's birthday party, huh? That's neat. Wait. Before you go, could you use your powers on me and tell me why I don't like eating grass, please? Wee. Pixelation. I can turn the audio up a little because, again, we don't have somebody speaking in the voice channel. Still very quiet? Okay, I can hear it now. It's very quiet. Oh, you made it into my mindscape. Great. There's a gap to access the island on the right, but it shouldn't be a problem for you, Max. You still have your trusty grappling hook with you, don't you? Grapple. So the main inspirations were Paper Mario, art-wise, and the other inspiration is Anodyne 2. We also took our inspiration from a past jam entry for Ludum Dare, Doki Doki Ninjin? We wanted a chill experience with no enemies. Nice. Nice, let's continue exploring. I will wait for you at the end. Another inspiration is Celeste 2 for the Pico art style and the grappling hook. Oh yeah! Okay, I think I see what to do here. Okay, yeah, the block is supposed to stop you like that. Got it. What did you discover? I see. There is grass everywhere. Also, nothing seems wrong with me. I guess I just don't like grass, and it's not a big deal after all. Thanks for reassuring me, Max. That's sweet. Yeah, you're fine just the way you are. So, can you talk a little bit about your process in the creating the art for the game? I guess both the art and music since you were involved in the creation of both. Oh yeah, click. Come on. Got a robot to talk to? Cannot compute. I'm trying to write a fanfic about my love for human emotions, but I am lacking the necessary knowledge. Human, please help me. I need to learn. Could you help me and teach me some fine vocabulary? I will happily teach you, just don't scrape my Twitter. For the development process, we did a lot of brainstorming the first day. We focused on the stories we wanted to tell. Word 1. Hello, human. I'm looking for a word. This word is for tiny creatures with legs. I can't remember it. What is the word? Tiny creatures? Okay. So that would be ant. Ant is a tiny creature with legs. I see. Thank you, human. Please proceed. This is going to end up as a, what you call it? Mad Lib type of thing. Hello again. Did you know a word for what you feel after eating a strawberry? How you feel after eating a strawberry. That's an interesting and specific feeling. How do I feel after eating a strawberry? I eat strawberries for breakfast like every day. You would think I would have an idea for this. We planned 9 stories but could only keep 5. Yeah, such is Game Jam. Oh, sadly we overfocused on the aspect and not much on the gameplay itself, and we lost a lot of time brain tracking or canceling elements because of the lack of organization. It's difficult. I mean, I was kind of coordinating things with my team. Like, we had a very dedicated programmer, a very dedicated artist, and a very dedicated audio, well, 2 audio people actually. The artist was also like sub working with another artist on our project, and then I was doing the level design, but also helping a little bit with the code, but also helping to organize tasks and try to coordinate folks. It's hard if it's just 2 people kind of batting back and forth. Like, I would say there's kind of a slope between it's easy if you're trying to do all the coordination yourself because you know the limits of your own abilities, theoretically. Then you get to a point where you're coordinating between multiple people and it's tough to assign like who's responsible for what. And then if you are a large enough team and you have a dedicated person who is just your producer or your director, the word kind of varies depending on your perspective. But yeah, having one person just in charge of that kind of makes things easier. Yeah, so bad time scope. And then we had learned that planning and doing a game design document is essential. We need to plan all the aspects of your games. I mean, it's true for a game jam specifically. Let me tab out here. Game jam template. For a game jam, I would say this is all you really need. Let me zoom in on this a little. Jam theme, idea name, a little section at the top that is your design, and then I break things into a task list. Zoom in a little more. I have sections for writing, artwork that describe the player, enemies, environment art, UI, effects, decoration, systems, which is like programming tasks. So the character controller, dialogue system, if there's an inventory, a camera, having camera shake or screen shake effects, obstacles, enemies, hazards, planning for enemy AI, level design, music and sound effects, actual UI implementation like the title menu, pause menu, and then the final exe upload to itch.io, like exporting an exe and HTML5 builds. And then probably the most important thing is you have a stretch goals section where you take all the ideas that you keep thinking of that don't fall into your quote unquote minimum viable product, and you just stick those down here. And you only start tackling those if you finish things higher up. And then the rest of the document is just some miscellaneous stuff that I copy pasted from other jams, like if I'm answering questions for streamers when they're trying out my game. But yeah, so I would recommend having a really simple document like this. You don't need to go crazy. a lot of it is going to be on the fly. A lot of it is going to get cut as you go. But yeah, it's worth creating a little template like that for a jam. So, a word, how you feel after eating a strawberry. Like an emotion? Happy, I guess. See, thank you, human. Proceed. Come on. It's odd when the game does or doesn't have focus. That's why I keep on like trying to click. I want a verb. What do you call it when you search something under your bed to... When you search something under your bed? A verb for searching for something under your bed. Uh, to look? I don't know. Of course, thank you, human. Continue. Okay, final word. What do humans usually eat at midnight? It would help a lot. In my case, it's like cereal, but I don't know what most people eat at midnight. Okay. Alright, so now we get to read the result of this back. It's all thanks to you, human. I'm going to read it to you now. It is a story about a young man. The man had an ant. When the human was at work, the ant was really sad, but it was really happy when the man was home. One day, the ant disappeared, but the human looked. He eventually found the ant, so happy, and so they shared cereal in front of their favorite movie. The end. What did you think? ... Okay, bye now. Alright, so in terms of the next question then, what was the most difficult problem that you encountered during the jam, and what was your solution? Oh, let's go into this house, because it seems like... Hi Max, you're early. We still have time to explore the island and catch up with friends. Can't wait to party with you. Oh, well, hang on. Lack of leadership? Uh-oh, I clipped into the wall. Not sure how I managed that. Ah, there is somebody else up here. Have you seen my bird? Oops, sorry, I'll start again. Have you seen my tower? I built it myself. Impressive, right? But something's not right. I have no idea what's wrong. Could you help me, please? Oh, thank you. I mean, it sounds like lack of leadership was difficult, but also developing a game in construct that was 3D. Do you want to talk a little bit about how that process went? Welcome to my tower, Max. As you can see, it's a marvelous statement of craftsmanship. Anyway, do you know where is my bird? His name is Alonzo. Don't know where your bird is, but I guess we can try to find him. My mind is a temple. I had a lot of things in it. Maximum security. I don't want anyone to steal my concepts. You will have to activate the sensory stones to climb. Oh, okay, I activated. Oh, we're using the grapple mechanic again. Ouch. There we go. Oh, we kind of lost the music. Oh, you had an ad. The question I was asking is, it sounded like you were also having a bit of difficulty with doing some 3D development um, in Construct 3. So I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about that. Um, but in terms of the lack of leadership, we each had different ideas, and because of the lack of communication, we kept changing stuff in the middle of the jam. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Like, again, when you work as a team, like, sure, you have a lot of different people all working to share the load of what you're building, but on the other hand, you also have everybody with their own vision of what the project is going to be, and unless you have somebody who is the like designated leader and everyone is okay with kind of following their lead, then you can end up with, well, as I said, different people taking the project in different directions and kind of working on different things that end up making they don't necessarily all link back together. I didn't work on the 3D part, so I can't fully answer that question. I would say the main problems that we were new to the medium, so we had to work out a lot of stuff on the go. Okay, that's fair. Please don't go higher. I'm scared. I don't want to reveal my emotions. Oh no! I got bad news. We're going to anyway. Um, how do I get back down from here? Wait. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Alonso, my little birdie, I lost you forever, haven't I? I tried to build the highest tower to find you, but you were nowhere to be found. What should I do now? Move on. You're right. Thanks, Max. I need to focus on new projects. But Alonso, it's okay. I'll be fine. Thanks, Max. I need to remember why I like to create. I have to stop being afraid of my emotions. Even though I'm sad, I'll continue building stuff. You are one of a kind, you know? Whoa! Alright, well, I think that was the all three storylines. Uh, okay. I think I was stuck behind the tree and I couldn't move. Is there anything over here, or... Oh no, there's somebody else over here. There's a few other people over here. In early development, the 2D were supposed to be more like a Zelda dungeon in terms of top-down. Mike is cool. Hi, I'm Mike. Do you like Final Fantasy? Oh no, no, it's a disaster. Don't worry. It's just a drawing, but it's puzzling. Something is not quite right, but I don't understand what or why. Shrink inside a drawing? Oh. My friend, you, come on, jump with your hook. It's a big jump you made, friend. I'm proud. Welcome to the world of Abby, where everyone is lovely. It's time to jump, 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 jump. What do you say? Yippee, everybody's happy. Abby's the best owner I could dream of. Anything better than an ant lover? Uh, hmm. Where do I go from here? Oh, wait. Yeah? Okay, there we go. There we go. Is this the end? Is there more? Yes, okay. Um, it's a fish. Oh, can't understand how my life's been here. Isn't it beautiful around here? Well, maybe for a bunny, I suppose. All the grass, all the trees. Look at me, I'm a fish, and I'm bored. I know a horse. What about him? He loves grass. Well, I already like him. Sounds like an inspiring little guy. To be honest, I never found the time to think about what makes me happy. Any idea? Water. Incredible idea. This is it. Water. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Max. I promise that I will never be bored again. Okay, I'm glad it was that easy. What do you have to say? You came back, and look at my drawing. So marvelous. I don't know what you did, but everything looks fine, just fine, as it should be. So is that all the storylines, or is there... Oh yeah, hello, there's more folk over here. I did not edit her, I did not. Oh, hi, Max. Was that... Is you doing a Tommy Wiseau bit? We're working on a game, we need some feedback. Do you mind entering a game, checking if there are some bugs? It'd be so cool. Max is so cool. And don't worry about the art. We still have placeholders. Yeah, placeholders, all right. Were these actual placeholder assets for your game? Another day at school. Wow, I'm so bored. Work is boring. La la la. Oh, hi Max. Looking good today. That's Mike, always trying to seduce me. He's sexy, so he feels entitled. Want to get some cereal together after work? Horse friend. Understood. Look, I gotta be right back. I gotta be right back. Good riddance. Hi Max, have you seen Mike? He's so sexy with his perfect line art and sublime coloring. You're breaking the fourth wall, eh, boring girl? What? Nothing. How can you not see he loves you and is happy when he's with you? I'm so jealous. I hate you, Max. I'm going to see my aunt. Bye. I do like the recurring, like, using stuff the user has entered before. What did you think? Tell the truth. Worst video game ever, please stop. Oh, I can make worse than that, but thanks for the compliment. Well, I'm gonna go swim in the water now. Oh, okay, you just fall back out. This is how your game makes me feel. Sploosh. Sploosh. Okay, so that's everybody now that we need to speak to. They're the assets they used for other levels but made visible. That's fun. Okay, we talked to everybody now? Okay, the party's starting now. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Alright. Well, we got to the end. So yeah, if you'd like to share any other games or social media links, you're welcome to do so in the chat. I will drop a link to your itch.io. Well, hang on, this is Menica's itch.io page, but do you have a separate one here? Is the do you have a different native language? You do have an itch.io page. Okay, well, feel free to drop a link to it in chat, because I don't seem to have easy access to it here. Okay, nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm Canadian, but my French is terrible slash non-existent, so I would not have been able to converse in French. But thank you so much for submitting the game, and yeah, it's very cute. I think that oh, because is that because you have to deal with a lot of people who are um, speaking English in game development? Yeah, absolutely. And thank you again for submitting. I mean, I think that, in terms of feedback, I think that there's a lot of little things that can do with just a bit of polish. Like, um, I do appreciate that you had like a clear sketch of what every single character's resolution was going to be. I always think it's good to make sure that when you're planning out a story, you kind of start from the ending and work backwards so that you kind of know where you're going. Yeah, the art is really cute. I would recommend sticking with the strengths of your engine. If Construct is not very well suited to 3D development, then I don't know if you want to keep trying to make that happen, or whether it would be easier to do a sort of faux 3D effect, like an isometric style, where the game is not actually 3D, and maybe that'll be easier. It's also possible to try to use an engine like Godot, which is better suited to 3D development. But I know that starting over in a whole new engine is a whole lot of work, so I would not necessarily recommend that. Yeah, I didn't have much time left for polish. It left you very frustrated. Polishing a game's your favorite part. I have some ideas to fix the quirks of what we tried and have a more defined style. Okay. Yeah, well, if you do end up, I know that early on you said that you plan to continue development of this game, so if you are looking for more feedback in future, I'd be happy to take another look down the line. But for now, whether it's this or any other project, feel free to submit to the stream. And yeah, I think we will wrap things up there for now. Thanks a lot.